every ancient nade and utility you need to know in CS2, where I cover all the nades on T side to take mid control, execute A, execute B, and CT side nades so you could dominate ancient solo or as a team. These nades were taken from pro matches, so you know they are the best nades possible. Learn them all and you'll be an ancient nade king. But first, quick word from today's sponsor. Do you have a lot of skins just laying around and collecting dust? Those ugly skins could be upgraded using today's sponsor, Skins Monkey, a CS2 skins trading site. First, select your skins you don't want, then pick out the skins you do want, essentially upgrading your skins. You can also buy CS2 skins with a 35% total deposit bonus if you use code NART, and I'm giving you a free $5. Use the link in the description to get started. First, let's start with T-side mid control utility, where I will show you every nade you need to know to take mid control like the pros. Let's start off with mid nades, where I'm going to show the window smoke. Go ahead and stand at this part of the wall, aim here, then afterwards jump throw. For instant window smokes, I will link them down below in the description. Smoke window from elbow, go ahead and position with this part of the wall where the gap is, aim here to the left of the leaf, afterwards left click throw. Donut smoke to take mid control, stand in front of the rock, aim here, then afterwards jump throw. We see Chopper paired up with a mid flash. This smoke takes away the CTs playing from inside donut tunnel, as well as spotting your teammate to cross towards window. These two smokes give cover for Donk to safely cross towards window to be able to lurk. Let me show you the most common flashes for mid. Go ahead and stand at this part of the wall. You're going to aim here, then afterwards jump throw. Rops is going to throw two flashes. Sometimes this player even gets dropped another flash to throw another one. Pro teams have another player chaining that same flash, which we see Brokey does here with alongside Rops' flashes. These flashes will only blind the CTs, won't blind your teammates coming out elbow, as we see Donk get destroyed by them. Another set of mid flashes that you could throw is from the right side of T spawn. You would pair these flashes up with the standard flashes, which I showed Rops throwing. These flashes are intended for any CTs that go towards the donut tunnel and try to peek out mid, which we see Donk get owned. Mid flashes from yard, we see 9-10 position in the middle of this line, stand up. He's going to aim at this part of the tree, left click throw. These flashes land behind this wall, so your teammates coming out elbow are not going to get affected, and we see exertion gets fully whited. Another mid flash from yard is stand on the back wall with that stone, aim at this part of the tree, then afterwards left click throw. The last set of mid flashes I'm going to show is from this area in position from outside A main, where you're going to aim there, then W jump throw. If the CTs are throwing double Molotovs elbow, you could throw this smoke below the stair here, and it's going to put out this Molotov. Sometimes you'll see T's throwing it preemptively, which one will allow them to edge the smoke. This is how you flash donut from heaven. Stand alongside the wall, aim here, jump throw. This flash will force any offburst off the angle. This is a meta mid Molotov that every pro team is throwing. Your mid player will start at the round where they're going to throw a close mid Molotov near elbow. Purpose of this Molotov is to prevent any CTs from pushing up close to mid. This takes away that close angle position so you can get out mid to contest. Here's a very good clip of that same mid Molotov where you see Nerds throwing alongside the wall. He follows up with the HE nade. This will punish any CTs that try to push that Molotov, as we see Ibn do here, taking a lot of damage from the Molotov and nade down to red HP. Another important mid control Molotov is for the cubby. Go ahead and position like this, aim above this leaf on the tree, then run forward and left click throw. Heaven Molotov thrown from elbow at the beginning of the round, aim here, left click throw. Molotov will prevent any aggression from the CTs to get up heaven from box or ledge. If your upper wants to go for a mid peek, you can support them by having this HE nade lineup ready for them in case the CTs throw an instant elbow smoke, which we see Twist has 2 nades in case Ultimate needs that second nade to break open the smoke again, but luckily he doesn't. If you want to do early damage onto the CT's mid, do this nade stack, which a lot of pro teams are using. Best spawn, stand behind the wall, aim as shown, then afterwards jump throw. The second player will stand behind the first player. You're going to aim here, then afterwards jump throw. Donk and Zontix go towards half HP. If you don't want to use that set lineup to nade mid, instead you could throw it on the fly by bouncing it off this right wall. Now let's learn how to execute A using nades, from everything to rushing A and a full on A execute. A CT smoke from T yard. You stand at the end of the wall, aim here, jump throw. This is the version of the smoke that is going to cover the headshot angle from the box. If you have a Molotov, use it for behind the smoke. The other way to smoke CT is stand on this wall with this part of the stone, aim as shown, then afterwards jump throw. This smoke does not cover up the headshot angle, but does fully cover up CT. A donut smoke, stand in the middle of this wall, aim at this gap in between the X, afterwards jump throw. However, pro teams don't really use this lineup much because they'll either rush A with this fast lineup, which I'll show now, and then also show you a different A donut smoke lineup after. This is the fast A donut smoke to rush A from the top right spawn, aim here, then without moving your mouse, run along this left wall. Before you reach that building, go ahead and jump throw as you're running left. The most common way to throw donut smoke as well as the A smokes is from this corner. You aim here between the leaves, then W jump throw. For the CT smoke, aim there, then jump throw. So this is the most common way that pro teams are throwing A smokes, with one player being able to throw both smokes from one position. Another variation of the A smokes from that same position is this one here, where you crouch, aim at that gap, jump throw. That's for the deep donut smoke, followed up with that same CT smoke, which is a jump throw. Make sure to Molotov triple. Very easy Molotov for backside. Just throw it off the left temple wall and it'll bounce towards backside. A boost Molotov from A main, go ahead and position and look for this circle white dot on the ground. Afterwards, stand up, aim at the bottom of this line, afterwards jump throw. Molotov lands on the roof extending down. The last A Molotov you need to know is throwing it off this box, which is then going to bounce and cover this brokey area, covering both boxes. Let's move over to A flashes. The first one I'm going to show comes from Monacy, where he's going to be inside this part of A main. He's going to aim here, then right click jump throw. This flash will blind any CT oppers holding from this close angle, as well as any oppers holding from the back boxes. A entry flash, kicks on, stands on the right wall, aims here, left click throw. The flash is going to bounce and is going to push off anyone holding boost. When you're entering out A main, have one player throw these flashes inside these stairs. The wall is going to prevent your teammates from getting blind. Any CTs that are in sight is going to get full flash if they peek A main. Another flash you should be throwing when you're entering out A main is towards brokey, because the flash lands behind the box and it won't blind your teammates as they're scaling up into sight. This is Shush, the entry fragger, coming out, and he's not going to be affected by that flash. Here is a better view and POV of the flashes that Tessus just threw from Hunter's POV. The last set of A flashes you need to know is from the A main entrance. You aim here, left click throw. These flashes will help your teammates scale out of A main. These flashes are designed to white any CTs inside Donut and playing inside this tunnel. Now let's move over towards the B side, where I'm going to first start off by showing you smokes for the cave Cheetah side. Cheetah smoke, standing behind the wall, aim here, then jump throw. There's 200 ways to smoke Cheetah, which I will link down below in the description. I'm going to show 2 more ways. Multiple angles, and another way to throw the Cheetah smoke is stand in the back left corner of spawn, aim here, then afterwards jump throw. This is the most common way that teams throw the Cheetah smoke. New meta cave smoke, where you stand in the back left wall, you're going to aim as shown, then jump throw. The smoke lands deep inside cave, blocking off the doorway. This smoke will give you free Cheetah control, as the CTs will not want to push through. Let's move over to B Molotovs, where the first one is this top ramp banana one, where Matt just throws it off the right wall. He peeks behind the cover of the Molotov. The Molotov makes it very hard to spot any T's ramp. When CTs throw the Molotov for shelf and lane, the fastest way to put it out is throwing it off that right wall instead of throwing it at the Molotov. Want to take cave control, throw this Molotov from Tessus, which is going to land inside the middle of the doorway. It's going to land and pop before the CTs can get there. Yikinder shows a combo to take Cheetah cave control, where he throws a flash off this wall that will blind any CTs pushing through that doorway, followed up with a cave Molotov for that doorway, bouncing it off that wall. Cave flash from the door, Axel is going to stand, aim at this part of the mountain, then left click throw. You can see that both CTs playing inside Cheetah / cave get super blind. You won't see that flash thrown often because most of the times the CTs are smoking out the door, so you can't get that lineup. So instead, use this lineup from JL, where he's standing next to the boost box, aims there, left click throw. Roman, the cave player, tries to contest the cross from Alexei B to go towards heaven, but gets fully whited. Use this flash to clear out cave. Go ahead and crouch inside this corner. You're going to aim as shown while crouched still, right click jump throw. This flash will decimate any CTs holding the top bottom stack setup. If you want to retake B door, throw this flash where you crouch on this white dot, remain crouch. You're going to aim here, then left click throw. We see Brokey throw 2 flashes here. His teammates push through the door, and what's nice about these flashes is that they blind anyone towards lane, as well as they'll blind anyone towards ramp. Now let's learn some B utility from smoke, Molotov, flashes. You'll learn it all to execute B. B pressure / lurk smoke from Rops. Go ahead and stand at this part of the wall, aim as shown, then afterwards W jump throw. This smoke lands right here in sight. It's going to block off long as well as short, allowing you to lurk up ramp. The most common B nade set that you need to know, stand at the X on the door. For the short smoke, aim at the tip of the leaf, left click throw. For the sight Molotov, aim at that building, left click throw. The Molotov will extend into cave as well. If you have a flash with that nade set, you could throw this one from Dexter, where he's going to aim there, jump throw, the flash lands behind the pillar, so it won't blind your teammates as they entry up banana. Another B flash you could throw from the door is this one here, left and right click jump throw. This flash will blind anybody inside holding ramp. How to smoke long near the cave wall. Go ahead and stand and tuck yourself here, aim at this part of the mountain that's sticking out, afterwards left click throw. B Nades set from this back right corner, Shiro's standing, he's going to smoke cave, aiming here, jump throw, he's going Molotov ninja, aiming here, jump throw, then he's going to throw 2 flashes, first one aim there, then run forward and jump throw, the second one he throws on the fly. This nade set is used early on to pop B. Solo B execute nade standing in this back right corner. For the long smoke aim here, jump throw. For the short smoke aim here, jump throw. For the pillar Molotov aim here, walk 2 steps forward, jump throw, then back up. For the sight flash aim here, and then you see kicks on wing another one over towards ramp. One player support to take B, or even use these nades to fake B. In a different round, Kickson throws the same nades, and I want to show you the effect of that first flash, which is going to be from Chopper's POV, who's holding ramp, gets super blind. B nades from top of the box, stand on top of the 4, aim here for the side Molotov, W jump throw, but back up when you're in mid-air so you don't fall off the box, then you're going to jump throw this flash. Another B flash you could throw from top of the box comes from Alexi B, where he's aiming at this part of the door, then jump throw. Easy long Molotov where you stand next to this cave wall, aim here, then afterwards jump throw, rain falls with the flash by aiming at this plant, then left click throw, Molotov will cover both sides long. This is how you Molotov B long from inside of the right of the door, aim there at the part of the box, then jump throw. You pair this up with a short smoke. Easy ninja Molotov, stand next to the wall, you aim at the gap between the wood and bucket, then left click throw. To hold rotations when you're coming up banana / ramp, throw this Molotov, which is going to delay the CTs. Postplant Molotov from B main, jump on top of the box, aim here, jump throw. Now this Molotov will cover if you plant to the right of the pillar, you aim a little bit to the left, more if you plant default. Matches throws the HE nade towards sight where he's along the back wall, aim here, jump throw, afterwards he follows up with the most common wallbang spam. This nade does massive damage to any CTs holding sight or towards cave door. Now let's move over to the CT side nades where we're going to start off with mid control. Let's start off with mid control where the double Molotov is used for elbow. Shush is going to throw the deep one where he aims there as he's running forward, then left click throw. The second player is going to throw a Molotov off this wall. This is going to be the Molotov that lands outside of elbow. Here's another way to throw that deep elbow Molotov from Hunter's POV. This is the least common way to take mid control. Teams prefer to throw the instant elbow smoke, followed up with a close Molotov that lands in front of the smoke. This is the set lineup to smoke elbow where you're going to W jump throw. If you want the instant smokes, check the link down below in the description. For the players going out mid after you're throwing the Molotov for elbow, you can throw it with a nade or flashes, and then you also sometimes might have a third player throwing these flashes from behind you. This is a set lane flash lineup from inside window. Stand inside the wall here, aim there without moving your mouse. Go ahead and stand in that right corner, then run forward and left click throw. Next, let me show you B CT nades to either go aggressive out cave or down banana, or defensive B nades to stop the execute. B door smoke from spawn, stand at this part of the wall, aim as shown, then run forward and jump throw. If you want the instant lineups, check the link down below in the description. B door smoke from the Speedway Brokey is on that back wall. He stands in the middle of the box, aims above the tip of that building, then jump throw. Then he moves over to short where he's going to jump throw these flashes for his teammates to push out cave that won't blind them. You could also throw those same shelf lane flashes from long. As we see Torzy do here, these flashes won't blind your teammates because they land behind that wall. Anti-rush ramp banana Molotov, stand behind the wall, aim below that stone, afterwards jump throw. Here's Alexi throwing the ramp Molotov as he goes into cave. It's a left and right click throw as he's running forward. He's going to pair that up with a lane HE nade, which bounces off the wall. Next, let me show you some ways and lineups to Molotov off shelf and lane as well as nading it. These nades will slow down or punish the teams for pushing up lane towards cave or heaven. This Molotov is the most important Molotov on the CT side towards B in the pro scene. Teams are playing much slower, so that's why this Molotov is much more important than the banana ramp Molotov in the pro scene. If you're playing matchmaking face it, then you might want to throw the banana ramp Molotov more often than the lane shelf Molotov. Sometimes you'll see pro teams throwing 2 lane Molotovs in order to go aggressive. One thing you could do with that lane shelf Molotov is it's going to prevent the T's from pushing through, and G2 are going to triple nade stack this area behind the Molotov where the T's are standing. Snacks, Monacy, and Nico all use the same lineup here where you see Nico jump throw. Let me show you another powerful HE nade. Kickstone stands in the back left corner of long, aims here, runs forward, jump throw. This will nade any T's bottom banana. If you want to peek banana safely, throw this flash from Nav, who's going to crouch walk forward, and he's going to jump throw with a right click as he does so. This flash will blind any T's towards ramp. Flash bottom ramp banana for your teammate from stairs, stand, aim at this leaf, then left click throw. Flash bounces off the blocks, blinding anyone here. If the T's are throwing the Cheetah smoke, you can go ahead and counter that by throwing a nade off this left doorway wall, which is going to break open the smoke so you can spot the T's trying to cross. You could also use that same lineup for a flash, which we see Nico do here. Let's look at the T's POV from this flash. We see Gravity push up, and he's going to eat full white before he peeks into cave. And if you don't want to nade off that left wall, we see Alexis B go ahead and underhand the nade as he looks up in the ceiling, stopping the T's from pushing up heaven. Stop the B plant with this Molotov, stand on this back wall, aim as shown, then left and right click jump throw. This Molotov will stop any plants to the right as well as any plants behind the pillar. B retake nades. First is cave smoke, stand in this back left corner, aim at this part of the box, run forward without moving your crosshair until you reach the box, go ahead and jump throw. Another way to smoke cave, stand on this back wall, aim here, then left and right click jump throw. Now for the banana ramp smoke, go ahead and stand in that same position next to the wall. You're going to look for this mountain here, the tip that's sticking out, aim a little bit to the right of it, left click throw, smoke bounces off the wall, it will fully cover off banana and ramp. T's playing in this position here will not be able to see. Now onto A retake nades, where this combo is going to allow you to successfully retake A. To throw this nade set, go ahead and stand in that back right corner of CT spawn. For the A main smoke, aim to the right of this tip of the mountain, W jump throw, then back up into the corner. For the boost Molotov, aim at this mark on the stone wall. You're going to run 3 steps forward and then jump throw. Now you isolate both positions, allowing you to retake A. If this video reaches 3,000 likes, I will make a Steam Workshop annotation nades guide, so smash that like button, make sure to check out my other utility guides on these other maps here, and I'll see you over there.